Welcome to this snapshot of truth. Today I want to look at the three statements Jesus made in Matthew chapter 11. Sometimes I think we separate these statements, whereas Jesus clearly intended them to be linked together. And so they're very well-known statements, and I want to just look at those and link them together. The first statement is a key, and it's a key to a revelation. The second statement is the revelation itself, and the third statement is the fruit of living in that revelation. Now, what we often want to do is live in the fruit of the revelation rather than receiving the key and unlocking the revelation. Because actually the most important thing is to live in the revelation, and the fruit will automatically become a consequence of living in the revelation. So let's look at these three statements together. First of all, the first statement Jesus makes, which I believe is the key, is he says, "These things have been hidden from the wise and learned and been revealed to those with a childlike heart." That's the key. The key is us having a childlike heart, because that then unlocks the revelation itself, which is the second thing. The revelation, Jesus says, is no one knows the Father except the Son and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. And for me, that is the revelation. It is the revelation of the Father. It is the revelation of God being a Father to you. And it's the revelation I really believe changes every area of our lives. Sadly, many people miss it. And the reason we miss the revelation, the reason we miss the joy of living in the revelation, is we're unable to come with a childlike heart. We want to approach it as a wise and learned person. We want to approach it with our understanding. And Jesus says, that's not the way. These things are hidden from the wise and learned, and they're revealed to those with a childlike heart. And for us to really live in the fullness of the revelation of God being a Father to us, we have to come with a childlike heart. Once we can come with a childlike heart, we can begin to see the truth of the gospel, that God is a Father to us, that God wants to be a Father to us in the same way as he was a Father to Jesus. And as we live in that revelation, we are empowered to walk as Jesus walked. And as we do that, an automatic consequence will be the fruit, which Jesus says is a relationship and a life of rest. Come to me, he says, the third statement, come to me and I will give you rest. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. And that's the thing I believe our hearts desire. That's the thing we yearn for, but it's the thing we often miss because we don't realize that there's a key to unlock a revelation. And it's as we live in that revelation, so we begin to discover that as an automatic consequence, our lives will find rest. We will be in rest. We will be at rest. We will be in peace. And it comes out of a relationship. It's Jesus describes it as a yoke. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. And it's when we walk in relationship with the Father that we find rest. And I believe that's what we all seek. So how do we get hold of a childlike heart? How do we take this key and use it? I believe we need to come with desperate honesty, recognize our need, say we can't do it ourselves, and simply say to the Father, Father, I choose to depend on you. I choose to come with a childlike heart. And I believe as we do that, it will change everything for us.